everybody, how you doing? Home Slots Fun here. All right, we got a little project on our hands. Customer, actually a subscriber. Hey there, if you're listening. I don't know if you want me to give you your name, so I won't. He wanted one of my machines. He's down in South Texas, and he settled on the Wizard of Oz Ruby Slippers 2. So what we're going to do is build that for him, and he's going to come pick it up this weekend, I believe. So this is basically a blank cabinet. It's got some stuff in it. I've already got the MEI cash flow, cash box, the ticket printer, but we need to install the CPU and get the power harness hooked up. This game requires a Fooler board, so we will install the Fooler board, and we will go through the OS wipe or the RAM clear, and then install the OS in the game, and we should be good to go. Hopefully there's not any issues. And so I just figured, you know, since I'm doing this for the customer anyway, might as well film it, right? It's for all you tech nerds out there. All right, so try to get a good camera angle here, but I might have to move the camera because I need to be able to get in there. So the first thing we need to do is install the CPU. This one requires a 2.0 box, which is good because the 3.2s are extremely rare and expensive and hard to find right now. So good deal, right? Just for reference, one of these costs about $250 to $300. The 3.2s, which you need for games like Wonka, Emerald City, Wonka Video and Wonka Reels, those start at around $1,000 if you can find one. It's just ridiculous right now, so somebody's holding on to them. So anyway, what we're going to do is set this. It goes in the back here and then slides down into place. Again, I know it's hard to get a good camera angle, but there's only one way for it to go. So, and you need to push it down. There's basically there's two connectors on the bottom, and just feel it go and seat inside of there. If we start to have weird issues, it could be because that isn't securely in place. All right, next, you need to install the power cable. That goes from the power supply over here on the bottom right to this connector right under the box here. There's only one place for it to go. That's the nice thing about these, is that you can't really screw it up. Although I've been known to screw things up even though it's not possible. All right, so that goes into there, and then this one goes in the back corner back here, and I think I'm gonna have to remove some of these to get to it. There we go. The reason I didn't have that cable already installed is because I did have a BB3 3.2 box in here before, and it requires a different harness. All right, so I got that plugged in down there to there. It's just one little loop here. Now let me plug the two cables in. Again, I know you can't see it, but there's just no other angle because of this door. Plug these two Molex connectors in that I unplugged. Okay, so now we got that, we need to hook the I/O in the top here. So you have a USB. There's 4 USB ports up there. You could put them in any one, but I've heard some weird issues where sometimes they don't work if they're in certain ones. So if you ever run into an issue where it's not detecting the button panel or something, try another USB port. All right, so next we need to hook up the monitors. So this DVI here is the bottom monitor, and this VGA is the top monitor. Again, there's only one place for these to go, so let me put those in. And for those of you who ever work on slot machines, my wife is always getting on to me because she's like, "What did you do to your hand?" See the scars and everything. You see that? That was just for swapping out a monitor in another BB3 that I had. It's unavoidable no matter how careful you are. It's just, there's so many sharp edges, and I really don't even realize it till after I'm done. And I even got some blood on the chrome edging on the Wonka over there that I had to clean off. I had no idea I was bleeding. Fun times. All right. And that should be it. Oh no, we need the audio. It's a coax optical. It goes on the top up there. Okay, so there should be your USB, your 2 monitor plugs, and the audio. All right, let's see what's next. We need to hook in the Fooler board. And for any of you guys, what the Fooler board is that a lot of games, well, not a lot, but most of the games that people want to play, usually have a light box on the top. And if you remember Wizard of Oz, Ruby Slippers, there was like a surround thing at the top, surrounding the top monitor, and it required a light controller. And since those surrounds are impossible to find, I mean, they're out there, but they're hard to find, you need to install a board. It's called the Fooler, and there's a guy that I know that makes these. So if you need one, and the way you know that you need one is if you go through this entire process and you try to play the game and it says lost connection with top box, you need one of these. So there you go. This goes in, now there's going to be something already plugged in. J21 right here. You can look on the board in the back to see the label. You probably will have this plugged in. Just unplug it and plug the Fooler board right into that. Now this guy does a good job of, he put some plastic on the bottom because you don't want this board touching metal. It'll short. So if you can, put some sticky tape on it. I'll do this for the customer before they get the machine because I need to clean it up in here. But sticky it somewhere so that it's not touching metal. All right, so next we need to clear. And I have a RAM clear card here. Okay. Each CPU version requires a different card, so if it's a 3.0 box, you're going to need a different card. All right, so we'll open the door here. Oh, actually, this one you don't need to open the door to put the card in. But I need to look which one is the OS or the game. I don't remember. We'll try one, and if it doesn't work, we'll switch to the other. Oh, it says it right here. OS net. So, all right. So we need to put this into the OS and make sure there's no game chip in there currently. So I'm just going to put it in the CF card slot. Only one way for it to go. Don't force it in. If it feels like it's not pushing in, you're putting it in the wrong way. So, all right, let's power on and see if we get the clear here. Okay. Sorry for the glare here. Just a way he gave here. These 2.0 CPUs are very slow. Just wait till we get to the step where we have to install the game in the OS. I'll probably fast forward it for you guys because it's really slow. All right, just wait for it to say done and save to remove card. Okay, so power down. Take the clear card out. Okay, and then I have the game card here. Focus. Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? There we go. So Wizard of Oz Ruby Slippers, and then the OS card that goes with it. And so I'm just going to put those in the appropriate spots. OS card on the right. And game card on the left. And here's where I always pinch and get scratches. There we go. Okay. After you put both of those in, close the CPU door all the way or you will get errors when it tries to boot. And turn it back on. Okay, like I said, this is going to take a very long time, so I will fast forward and be right back. Alright, welcome back. We're getting close here. I do realize there's two things I need to do, so I'm going to have to power it off. The first thing is the top monitor is not coming on, and I know why that is. It's because I have the DVI cable plugged in. And I need to pull that off and swap it out for the VGA cable. And the second thing is I'm going to install the ticket in, ticket out module. And both of these require the machine to be powered off, so I'm going to do that now. And let's tackle the top monitor first, which is a pain in the butt. Mostly it's just getting this shroud off. All right. Watch me struggle here. Hope you like the back of my shirt. Sorry guys. I'm not a videographer. Two tabs and it's just, there we go. All right. Yeah. So I have the, if you can see it, I can't move the camera because I'll drop it. There we go. I currently have DVI in. And that's because the 3.2 game that I was running here earlier, which I believe was Wonka Video, requires DVI for the top box, not VGA. So I'm going to just leave that cable in for the customer in case they ever do a conversion later on and they have a DVI cable. Free of charge. And they won't have to go through the pain of putting it down all the way to the CPU box. That's kind of why I'm giving it for free, because I don't want to pull it out of there. Alright, we're good there, so let me mount this back. Alright, that's good. Let's put the shroud back on. Goes on real easy. hard to take off. Story of my life. Okay, next we need to install the ticket in, ticket out. So let me show you how to do that on one of these. Okay. So it will come with a cable. This is a, I think it's a serial or a COM port, or a COM communications cable, and it goes in the bottom left all the way down here. If you have something already in there, unplug it, because it's probably left over from a player tracking system or something like that. And then on the other end, there's a USB plug, and then there's a plug here. That just goes in there. Okay, and the USB plug goes in the top of the CPU box up here. Okay. Now I'm going to let this just hang here for now, but same thing as with the Fooler board. You don't want this just floating around where it can hit metal. So before the customer gets this, I will be mounting this probably over here so that it doesn't touch metal. All right, now we can turn it back on again. And I will fast forward again through the boot up process because it's going to take a while again. And once we get to the configuration setup, I'll walk you through that so you can see what goes on there. All right, guys. We'll see you in a second. Alright, welcome back, guys. We're getting close here. And the top monitor is not working by the way. So we're good to go. Fooler board is flashing lights, and so is the ticket in, ticket out. Alright, so now we need to go to the configuration, and obviously the door is already open, so that's good. We need to push this button here, and that'll take us into the configuration here. Now I've got this all memorized. I'm going to go fast, but you can slow down the video if you need to. I'm just too used to this. We'll do high payback percentage, home machine, so. Alright, let's see, you go to COM. This is for the ticket in, ticket out. What am I missing? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Let's see. It'll tell us if it's not, so I need to close the door here. Okay, we have a call attendant, so something's not. Oh, the door is all the way closed. No, it was. It could be configuring the Fooler board. That takes a little bit. I'll give it a second here. Okay, so to find out the actual error, you can open it and turn the jackpot key. Main door access, main door open. Let's try something here. I think that might have done it there. I just need to turn the jackpot key. These things are finicky sometimes, guys. Oh, no, that it still didn't like it. Oh, no, it's good. I think it was the top box, the Fooler Board. And right now, I'm just, the door's open, obviously, but I'm holding in the latch. And once we actually see the game, I will properly close the door. Man, these 2.0 CPUs are just so slow. It's funny when you get to 3.2 and put it in. This is almost, 5-10 seconds is done. But I mean, these machines were made to stay on all the time, so you wouldn't really go through this. But the problem is, if the game locks up or something and you're sitting there playing and they have to come reboot it, you have to sit there and wait forever. It might show call attendant a few times. It's the Fooler Board trying to trick it, I think. I think we're pretty close. I hope so. I'm tired of holding this thing in. It's hurting the finger. All right, I just saw the LED buttons come on, so we're making progress here. Looks like I need to get a bezel here for the cash flow here. I'll have to steal it off of one of my other machines. That just helps. It's a bill guide, basically, to help make it easier to put the money and tickets in. I definitely don't want a customer to have this without that. That would not be good. Oh, you know what I did? I moved the power. I'm such an idiot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't have the power all the way plugged in. All right, guys, I'll be back in a little bit, and we'll finish. Okay, we're back after the reboot. I put the TITO board from my Lord of the Rings in here because I know it's working for sure. This other one that I put in previously, I did get a power indicator on it, but it's also one that I just had laying around. It wasn't in the original box, and so I don't know if I pulled it because it was a problem with it. So I'm going to test it some more in another machine and mark it bad if it's bad. But I doubt it's bad. I think the cable's frayed or something. the guy that makes those TITO at homes 3.0s, a real nice guy. I believe his name's Brian, but he ships really fast. He's very fair with the pricing. He provides good instructions. Just a real nice guy, and so I like to support him. And I buy about 10 of these every couple months because I just like to have them on hand. People are always asking to be able to take tickets on their home machine, so that is what's required. I have noticed, I don't know what it is with this machine. I haven't seen this before, but when the game almost comes up, when you see it on the top screen and it says call attendant on the bottom, you have to turn the jackpot reset key in order for the game to play. And I suspect it's because there's some setting in there that you need to clear because it's alerting that the door was previously opened. And I could probably go and find it. It's just kind of odd that I haven't had that issue before on any other machine. It's just on this one, so it's not a big deal. It's just, you know, you'd rather just come all the way up, right? Not have to turn the key. I'll see if I can find it. This is a fun game. I played it a lot when I first got it about 6 months ago. I remember playing it a long time ago in the casino. Alright, see right here it says call attendant, so let's just turn the reset key here and we should be good. Alright, let's try the tickets. Still not happy. Alright, that's very strange. I haven't had that issue before. Probably a setting, I would imagine. But everything was set right, so I'm not sure what the deal is. Let me try to print a ticket and see if that works. Put $1 in there and then print. Now see, it shouldn't have done that. It should have printed. It's got printer paper in there. Printer open error. That's just because I had it open. It's not anymore. Oh, I think I need to set this. I forgot about that. See if that does it. I don't have to do that on the IGT machines, but maybe it's required on these. Okay. Nope. Something else is going on. Well, I'm going to stop the video there, guys, and do some troubleshooting tonight when I have time. Wife's on her way home, so I got to cut it short here now anyway. But whatever I find out, I will make sure you guys see. I'll probably do another RAM clear, start all over from scratch, and see if that fixes it. Alright guys, we'll see you later in the follow-up video. Alright, take care. Alright guys, welcome back. We're cooking with gas now. I did a full clear and OS install and game install and all that, and I realized what I missed. And for those of you who have ever done this, you're probably yelling at me. I can hear it. Anyway, let me show you the option that I missed. It is critical for. So in the COM setup, serial ports, config. Oh, I'm sorry, in host setup, I had this set to none. It needs to be SAS primary. That's it. But you can't change that after you've already done the set. You know, the first time you save it, it's fixed forever. So you have to go through the whole thing anyway. So, but anyway, it's good to go. I've been sitting here playing it. The door doesn't close good right now because I don't have the bottom on, but every time the door opens and you close it, it's going to give you the call attendant. So just turn the key and you're off to the races. See if I can get a bonus for you guys real quick. That's awful. Wow. $2 bet and I get a quarterback. I just got through winning $100-something. Well, we got it. God, I hate picking. So I need to find Dorothy here. Or Tin Man. There we go.
Dorothy.
So now I have a witch saber if I pick the witch.
That's ridiculous. Spooks.
Alright, next pick's 3X. Wow, dodging the witch pretty good.
I hope your tail holds out. Oh.
Alright, well, I gotta make sure I don't find the other ones.
I'm locked up in the witch's castle.
Alright. Imagine if I got all of them. I don't know if you can. Yep, that's it. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, that was a good one. $157. Wow. That was better than the one I had earlier. All right, guys, we are done. It is ready for the customer. I just got to do some cleanup. I put the bill guide in there, and we are all set to go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good rest of your week, and don't forget the contest for those of you who had entered. It's this Saturday, 7 p.m. Central. I'll be sending you an email very soon with details, so look out for that. All right, guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.